our likes and dislikes when it comes to the Pro Bowl, the game, and kind of everything that surrounds what it is. I'll go ahead and let you start on what some of your favorite things about the Pro Bowl are, some of the things you don't like about the Pro Bowl, and kind of go from there.
All right. My thing is my likes and dislikes for the Pro Bowl. I do not care about the game at all. I love the Pro Bowl. Don't care about the game. Like, I don't even know that I'll watch it that much. My favorite thing is watching the skills showdown where I don't know, it just looks like they're out there having a lot of fun. It's really fun to watch them just do all these different skills things. Like Russell Wilson was hitting targets. Trayvon Diggs was out there making amazing catches. So it's just, I think that's fun. The players seem to have a lot of fun together doing that. Their interactions, I think, are funny. I don't know if you saw it, but Stephon Diggs jumped into a folding table with Trayvon Diggs' jersey on it. So that was hilarious to
like
me.
Bills Mafia, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was funny. That's one of the things I like. Which kind of leads into my player interactions. I just think it's cool to have all the players together in a lighthearted kind of environment, a less competitive environment. I'm sure the conversations happening on the field are just amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And then something else that I like. I just like the recognition players get. I think anytime you can recognize someone for doing a good job, you should. So I like that.
Yeah.
Do you have any likes?
Absolutely. No, that I love seeing all the great talent together. And like you said, the skills showdown I think is so much better. So much better than the game itself. The game is kind of like they're out there playing catch, kind of standing around, just watching the game. Like defenses, like the linemen just stand up. They don't even really block and different things like that. So I agree that I think could be some tweaks there. And actually, Nathan nailed it. This is exactly what I was going to talk about. I think they should play a flag football game. Now, granted, I know the linemen, I guess, don't really get to play flag football, so maybe that's why. I mean, shoot. Line Cam Hayward up at wide receiver. I'd love to see him go up against, like,
it would be fun.
Quentin Nelson or something. That'd be cool, running routes. But I think the players obviously don't like they don't want to get hurt, which is fair enough. I mean, it's the end. It's after the season, so they're not going to go out there and risk injury. But it is fun to watch them go out and showcase their talent, like everything that they got going on. So I do think a flag football game would be more competitive because there's a lot less risk of injury. So that would be awesome to see them go up against each other like that. And yeah, like Ash said, the skills showdown is so much better to me when it comes to that. And then
another
good.
No, Sean. See, Sean, it's because he's scared. He don't want to go against Diggs. You know what? You should tell your quarterback to stop testing us and throwing right at him the first play of the game where he got It's fine. Moving on. That Tom is done with all this. Done with the Pro Bowl or done with the league in general? Both.
I'm excited that he will stop beating the Steelers, if that makes sense.
Hey, you know what you can say, Sean? The Commanders never lost to Tom Brady. Look at that.
There you go. That's something to hang your hat on, Sean. Tom Brady never beat the Commanders. But yeah, I think 7-on-7 will be awesome. You should do like a 7-on-7, like the quarterback and receiver, running backs, and then the next drive it's lineman versus lineman.
Oh my god!
And then like special teams and linemen, like
that. Get a big boy touchdown.
That would be awesome. That would be cool to watch. I feel like everybody would love that. Like I think the funnest things to watch would be the dodgeball. The funnest thing to watch is the dodgeball game in the skills challenge because it's just like they're just having. I mean, they're obviously super competitive people. So when you just let them rip it, it's fun to watch.
Micah got Mac Jones out.
Yeah. Poor Mac.
Mac didn't stand a chance. Mac also lost real bad to Russell Wilson in one of those competitions.
In the accuracy competition, Russ balled out. I think because there's always a gap, Nathan. There's always a 1 week gap before the Super Bowl, so NFL wanted to fill it. It takes everybody that is in the Super Bowl out of the Pro Bowl, which is kind of unfortunate. But I think that's the reason is the NFL didn't want that 2 week gap before the next game. That's my guess. I'm not sure though.
I feel like if you make the Super Bowl, you don't care about the Pro Bowl anyway. Who cares?
Right.
You got to where you needed to be.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. That would be awesome to see them go out and like showcase their talent. So yeah, this one says I do wish they would play the game one time where everyone tries. NBA All-Star Game a couple years ago was amazing when they tried, and I think the NFL tried to do that because they give you the winner of the Pro Bowl actually makes money, so you make more money than the losing team. It's like 100,000 to the winner, 50,000 to the loser. So I mean that's a good chunk of change to some people. So it'll pay a fine or two for CD not tucking in his jersey. But so they'll go and try and if you watch in the fourth quarter, they usually that's when they get a little serious and try and like, all right, we need to win right now type thing. But it's hard just because of the injury thing.
I would say if I was somebody, I would be less like I wouldn't even want to go out there and try because I'm not going to risk getting hurt. And now that the season's a week longer, like that's exhausting.
Yep. Yeah. No, I agree. Sean doing shout outs from the comments. Shout out King.
From the shout out King.
What's up, Anthony?
What's up?
All right. So
another thing that I had, and we kind of talked about it when we talked snubs, is that I just don't like that it's I don't know, like a media popularity contest in a sense too, because like Campbell not making it, but he was all pro. I saw just an interview from Kelsey saying I've made the Pro Bowl this many times, and 2 of the times I was all pro, I didn't even make the Pro Bowl. So it's hard. I don't know. It's just hard.
Yeah, I think it would be cool if the Pro Bowl was voted on by players. So the All Pros voted on by like the media, strictly the media. It's like AP Press or something like that. And then the Pro Bowl is like a fan vote. There should be, I think, an award recognition by the players, because I mean that's the players and coaches should be the ones to vote. I mean in high school, like the people that get selected to like all state teams are the coaches of other teams in your division that see you play, because they're going to know the most about you. It's not going to be a popularity contest like just your friends voting for you. So I really think that would be a cool way to I think make it more fair and get the people that deserve to be in. That's what I think a good solution to it would be, but who knows if they'll ever do that, obviously. Because it is, I mean, the NFL wants the fans involved, and that's the easiest way to do it.
I think it's fun, and for the most part, I think people that deserved it got in, but there are a few that it's like, wait a minute.
I think the unfortunate part is when people look back on players' careers, Pro Bowls is like something that they look at and judge, and it's like, well, that's not really fair, because like they didn't make the Pro Bowl because of
their ability alone. It
was because they were popular, really, and they kind of got in that way. But yeah. Anything else for the likes, dislikes on the Pro Bowl?
No, I don't think so.
Do you have anything? The Pro Bowl is on at 3 p.m. Eastern, for anybody that doesn't know. 1 p.m. my time, Mountain Standard here in Arizona. But let's see.
They need more Commanders.
Did the Commanders send anybody to the Pro Bowl?
Hey, I highly debated putting Gibson on my snubs over, because I think Gibson should have made it even over
Kamara.
Yeah, Kamara. I think he should have. So, but I went Zeke instead.
No, they didn't.
Oh, no. Mountain time is the only time that matters.
Perfect. Well, unfortunately, here in Arizona, we don't do time change.
Or half the year.
So when the time changes next month, we will be Pacific time. So it's rough for us because everybody else changes, but we don't. Let's see.
Well, when you have more talent, that's bound to happen. This is just going to turn into a me and Sean.
Ash and Sean going back and forth about the Cowboys and the Commanders. All right.
The more I say it, it doesn't get better. I thought it would get better, and it's not.
Just give it time, Sean. It'll stick, I promise.
No, never that.
I led with that, at least. It's too cold over there.
It is too cold.